Welcome, Sheldon and Karen. And the one thing we all have in common is a need for author photos. And so it's so fabulous that we can do this. We have the experts, Sheldon and Karen, who can tell us a bit about what they recommend, as well as how we do this with COVID going on. Because I'd like to know how we put makeup on from 6 feet. I can understand how you do the photography, but I'm looking forward to hearing how we can utilize you guys and get these photos done that we've been talking about for a while. Okay, Sheldon, I'll leave it to you. Did you need to share your screen or anything?
Yes, I will be sharing my screen.
Okay, I'll give you the power to do that. Okay, you'll be able to do that now. Oh, it's not straightforward. Did you want to start right away with that, or?
No.
Okay.
You set it up and then let me know when I could start sharing.
Okay, so the way you start, do a bit of an introduction and when you're ready, because it's not intuitive on this, so it's like you can't really set it up in advance. Yeah.
All right. Well, good evening, everybody, authors and avid writers. My name is Sheldon. I am a photographer in the Durham region. I've been here for about 4 years, and for the full 4 years, I've been a full-time photographer, and I've been, shooting photos for people that want to preserve memories as well as improve their business. A lot of what I do is aimed at business owners who are looking to improve their business and overall improve their lives. My focus before COVID started was, weddings and portraits. And but when COVID came, it hit me with an epiphany that I actually want to focus more on helping business owners with improving their lead generation and their online profile. So I do have a full presentation I want to tell you and show you about. But has Karen already introduced herself?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll let Karen also introduce herself, and then we'll get into the presentation portion.
I'll let you do yours thing, because I have a whole thing and like a whole script I'm doing.
You have a whole script? Okay. No problem.
It's all together, so go ahead.
Okay.
No problem. So yeah, let me know how to share.
Okay, so if you go to the top right, there's a plus sign.
Okay.
And if you look, it's about the third thing down. It'll say share screen.
Yep.
And then the rest should be familiar to how you normally share a screen. Oh, if you're. Oh, well, sometimes it seems so. And I should have told you guys to be in Chrome. Are you in Chrome?
I am in Chrome.
Thank goodness, because it doesn't work in anything else.
All right. So let's see if we can get this going on. And you got to let me know if you can see. Whoops, sorry. 1 second. Yeah, Jackie, just let me know when you can see my screen, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, share screen.
Okay, it says it's loading.
Okay.
It looks like it's about to share because it says your name on it now. We can see it.
All right. You can see it. All right.
Yeah.
Great. I can't see anything. I can only see my screen, so it'll be a little bit difficult to get your reactions, but here we go. So I am here to talk to you about, having a headshot day with you guys, but what I think would give you more information about me and what I do is if I take you a little bit behind the scenes and let you know what a photographer does. So that's why I titled this, What the Heck Do I Do? So behind the scenes of me. So who am I? I am a Canadian-born father of 3, and that includes my new dog, Roxy. She's a year old. I got a COVID dog. Been married for 14 years. Happily married. I should put the word happily in there. I've always had a love for art growing up. I've always, drawn. I took art classes all the way through high school, even though people didn't think it was cool. I loved to draw, so I did that for years. And I've been shooting for over 10 years. My father-in-law put a camera in my hand and said, I see you like to take pictures, use this. And it was just a way from there. So, and it's been really great. So I started Sheldon Isaac Images about 12 years ago. So I call myself your story photographer because I help you tell your story. But basically, once again, what do I shoot? So I do business portraits for people, branding shoots for people who want to show more than just, a headshot, which is basically from the torso up. So that's a photo I did of a pop-up store in downtown Toronto, and that is the man himself, Spike Lee, great writer. And then
What?
I also do headshots as well for people. I also do things that are like a day in the life photo shoot. So, for example, some businesses, they want to be able to show their customers a little bit more behind the scene, what goes on behind the curtain. Well, I would basically, plan and arrange with them so that I can come in and sort of job shadow them, or we can purposely do a focused program that they're really trying to sell and push to their clients and future clients. So I do those types of shoots as well. So just to give you an update, people think I just do this, snap the photo, and they instantly are supposed to get it. But it doesn't always work like that. Hardly ever does it work like that. There's a lot of things that go on. So basically, my order of operations is we start off with a consultation meeting. And in a consultation meeting, they are by Zoom nowadays. And what I do is I actually go through and figure out what it is you want to focus on. What do you want to do in your business? What are some of the services that you're interested in really pushing? And that little video there was just an example of a questionnaire that I will have people fill out to also help me really understand what it is. Because a lot of the times people say, I only need you for one photo. But after a consultation meeting, they'll realize that they can turn the photos from a photo shoot into covering all of their online activities, which I'll get into a little bit later. So then after the consultation meeting, we have our photo shoot. And in the photo shoot, even if you've never done a professional photo shoot before, I will make sure that you're at ease because one, we've already planned it. You know what you're going to wear, you know where it is going to be. We have an outline of some of the photos that you want to get and some of the props that you need to bring with you. I like to keep everything super organized so that the shoot goes smoothly and you don't feel uncomfortable, even if it's not something that you've ever done before. And there's people that can tell you that basically with my shoots, it is relaxed. I like to have fun. I like to smile and laugh and chat a little bit as well. So lights, camera, action, we do the shoot. After the shoot, I got to edit. So the initial process is I take however many photos there are and I put them in my program called Lightroom by Adobe, the same people that make Photoshop. And I put all the photos in there and I go through and I pick the best ones that I'm going to show you and present to you for you to pick which ones you want. And then I go through and I actually do a deep dive with all your edits that you've said. Sheldon, I want these photos. And then I go in, especially for headshots, they require a lot more attention because it's a closer up photo. It's not like you're way in the distance showing you from head to toe, and it's really close. So, any blemishes or anything that's not perfect, and none of us are perfect, but anything that's not perfect, it's going to show. My job is to minimalize it and take that away so that you don't have to feel self-conscious about a photo. Because I'm a Photoshop expert, I know how to do it and still make it look realistic. There are some retouchers out there who kind of give you a fake looking face. I don't do that. And also, but I do work with you because some people do want a little bit off the chin, a little bit off here. They want to slim themselves down a little bit. And that's what you pay for. You pay for a professional who knows how to do that. Something that someone with a cell phone camera or non-professional cannot do. That's part of the service that I offer. So, like I said, I'm going to get rid of some blemishes on your face. As long as it's not a mole that's supposed to be there, that's part of your look, I'm not going to get rid of that. But I also do things like I brighten eyes because, as you know, when you're looking at a photo, your attention goes straight to the person's eyes before you start looking at everything else for the most part. So I'm going to brighten your eyes. And also, obviously, teeth. I want to make sure your teeth look great. They look white. And when it comes to any hair, I get rid of any wild hairs that were sticking out. Maybe you have one hair just sticking out during the entire shoot. We do our best to keep it down. But, if it just doesn't stay down because the hairspray wasn't working, I'll get rid of that and make sure that the final photo you get looks great. And so basically, this is a photo shoot that I did for a lady. She wanted to have a soft-looking photo that displayed her fun side. She laughs a lot. We had a ton of fun during our shoot. And basically, I just used a gray background, and I had my lights and my setup. But in the end, I could turn it into something like this, where I've given her a choice of a whole bunch of different colored backgrounds, and she liked this one because it sort of went with her blue theme, but I can pick any color that you want. Well, if you have a certain brand color that you're looking to include in your photo, I can get that and put it as part of your photo. So you may not realize that there are different photo sizes for different uses. So if you are saying, Sheldon, this photo shoot is for my website, I need to update photos on my website, I'm going to make sure it's appropriately sized for web, because you need a website to upload quickly. And if I give you a photo that is for printing, it's just going to be way too big and it's going to slow down your website. I want you to be able to upload it quick, and so that it actually will not slow down your website. And for printing, obviously higher quality, the file itself is going to be larger in size, but that is what your printers want. They want the highest quality photo and that they can use for printing. So you never know. Your guys' books might be in Indigo one day, and you might need a big poster made for your big book launch. Well, the photos that you can get from a photo shoot will enable you to put that photo on a very large size banner or poster. So I also want to talk to you about other ways that you can use your photos. So website updates, as I mentioned. So this is an actual real world example. This company here, it's not, I covered the name of the company, but they basically had the site looking like this, where they just grabbed some photo from the web, and this is their page for their board members. This is not very attractive. It doesn't make me feel like the board members are in charge, because I don't know who any of these people are. What I did for them was they hired me for a shoot, and we did a photo shoot where I was able to capture all of the board members. And as you see, this looks a lot better. It's inviting. Now I feel like I'm a little bit in the know of who these people are, some of the faces. Another example is sort of along the same route, but is your staff profiles. So I had one company, basically they didn't even have a leadership tab on their website. So again, people want to do business with people, not just companies. So you want to see who's behind the scenes. So what I did for them was I did a little photo shoot for them where I came into their offices pre-COVID, and I just did some black and whites for each one. And now each one of them actually is able to talk a little bit about themselves. And who doesn't like to talk about themselves? So social media improvements. Oh my goodness, this is a big one. So the disclaimer here is that the photo of me here isn't the photo I've ever used. But the photo in the background of Toronto was a photo that I was using for my LinkedIn profile. So I went from something like this, where it's a photo of me. We took it at a Toronto Rock game, lacrosse match, and my daughter was tapping the photo. I know people that have photos that look like that. Obviously, this isn't professional. And in any business that you're in, there's going to be competition. And, it starts with the first impression. And when they come here, they see that, they'll be like, especially being a photographer, that doesn't fly. But it doesn't fly for a lot of different industries. So I'm going to show you how I improved my profile. And this is my actual profile now. So what I did was obviously a better headshot photo, but also I'm actually maximizing and telling more of a story with what I do, because you only have a few seconds to impress or to tell your story with anything that you do. And what I did was, it's clear. Who am I? I'm a professional photographer. Who do I help? I'm helping you attract your ideal clients, right? And what do I do? Headshots, portraits, and branding. So, and then I got my logo there for some brand recognition. And so these are things that, you want to make sure that you're doing to improve your online look. And another way, obviously, is for your books. You're going to have a photo on the book, hopefully of you somewhere. where you talk about yourself a little bit, where you're going to get testimonials. You might get a foreword from somebody. You want to make sure that you have an awesome photo of you because your book is going to be forever. Hopefully you don't have to reprint it unless it's a second edition, because maybe you sold 1 million and now you got to get that moniker that's saying over 1 million sold, bestseller. But for the most part, you want to get the profile photo right. And that's why I'm here to help you with that. And I want to just talk to you a little bit about safety. Whoops, it didn't go backwards. Sorry, I want to show you this video. So this was just a behind the scenes video that I did of a a mortgage broker that I have shot. And basically, I just wanted to show that, we can do it safely. I mask up. This is in my home. And truth be told, the mortgage broker is actually my brother-in-law. So we are in the same bubble. But this gentleman here was someone that a friend of ours sent to get a headshot. So I do make sure that any surface that we jointly touched, like a chair, because I do use some chairs for photos, I wipe them down. We stay, 6 feet apart. I can direct you without touching you. I'll let you know if your collar needs turning down, and I'll also bring a mirror so that you can actually see yourself. If I'm trying to tell you, you got a little bit of food on your face, I don't have to go and touch your face, obviously. You can clean it yourself. But every surface is clean, and I make sure that we also don't have, more than one person in the area during your shoot. We space out shoots. Everything is timed. I've gone to a company where they had me in the boardroom, and every department had a time that they were going to send one person in, and only one person at a time. So for the most part, I do like to shoot in a studio where we have more room. So even if there's 4 of us in the room, it's not feeling like we're all close together. It will be safe. And I wear my PPE the entire shoot. And so in conclusion, I just want to let you know, you don't pay for the time it takes me to shoot 10 photos. You pay me for the years it took me to learn how to shoot 10 photos in a short time. And what I wanted to also tell you is that Jackie is someone who supported my business, and I love Jackie for it. I really love what Jackie is doing to help people get their stories out one page at a time. And I think it's great. And so what I wanted to do was not just say, sure, I would love to have a headshot day with you guys. I wanted to actually give you a special. So the author special is, for regular price, normally it's $270, and that covers the shoot and 3 photo files. Jackie's author's price is going to be $225 for a photo shoot, and you get 3 files. But what I'm also offering is if you book with me today, and we're going to have a Q&A, I want you to ask me some questions so you understand a little bit more, because this was just a short presentation. But if you do book with me today and just reserve your spot, it's $195 plus tax, and you get the shoot and 3 photos. And we will work on a date and time, and it'll be on a date that's mutually agreeable with the group. And again, you'll come in and get your photos done. So, and that's it for me.
Okay. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're going to figure out what day and all that afterwards. And
That's right.
Yeah. And so, Karen, would you like to tell us how you can beautify us?
Sure, I can. Hey everyone, I'm Karen McIntosh of Lubu. I do hair and makeup for headshots and other special occasions. It was so great for Jackie to invite Sheldon and I here. Thank you so much, Jackie.
You're very welcome.
I love to help make you feel comfortable and at ease, like through your whole makeup session with me, from start to finish. I make sure you're 6 feet apart at all times. If there's like a few of us in the room, we always disinfect before and after our makeup session. We wear masks the whole time, and I usually start with the eyes, so that way you can still wear your mask And then after I'm done your eyes, I will ask you to remove your mask just so I can do the rest of your face. We sanitize our hands before and after each session if we can. If there's a sink, we'll wash them as well. And then we'll also ask you to sanitize your hands as well, so we're both safe. And then after your makeup session, I'd ask you to put your mask back on until your session, but I do have lip stays that last, so it won't go onto your mask, as Jackie knows.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, yeah, they last way longer, up to 7 hours. We also do a men's session, so if you're oily, shiny, we can help with that. Or if you have like dark circles, bags, or like imperfections, we can help with that too. And I would also recommend exfoliating your face the day before, as long as you use the product. If you haven't used the product, I would highly recommend maybe 3 weeks before. Exfoliating your skin will help remove all the dead skin cells, and it will look so much better with the makeup. That way there's no flaking or anything like that. And the morning of, come with like a clean, moisturized face. And yeah, so today I have a special too. Like if you book today, I have $20 off your session. And I'll leave my contact info with Jackie. Or do you have a comment section I can?
Yeah, there is. There should be. You should see it.
Oh,
I
on
see
the
it.
side there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
so
leave
I'll
it
leave
there.
my contact in there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would love to do your guys' makeup for your shoot, and it's gonna be such a great day. Me and Sheldon always have fun, so it'll be a good day.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to because Linda, she writes under a pseudonym, and she's looking to get all done up. Her internet's not working that well. That's why she can't have her camera on right now. But I just think it'll be so fun. I can't wait to see Linda looking all glam for her shot in particular. And I did my headshots, not the one, I'm going to change the one that I have that I don't, because sometimes you can see a photo of me sometimes if you get here before I do, or before I turn things on, or the times when we've had bad internet. And then it shows, but I'm going to switch it to the ones that I did with Sheldon. Because we did some fun ones. Like we did some ones like that, and so that you could have a few ones for your website as well, so that you have the kind of scholarly type of, or whatever moody brand you want to show as an author, but also to have a fun one, because you want to show your personality. Maybe I know you guys, your personalities are fun too, so you want to show one that's I think when I do the next ones, I want one like this as well, and just kind of look at, like the invitation, I just kind of looked at author photos and all those came up. So it might be that you have an idea for what you want your brand to look like, and we can tell Sheldon in advance. So because you mentioned, Sheldon, about that intake form, but because you know what we're all coming for, I guess that's not as necessary, or do you still want people to do that?
I do, and the reason why is because you may not. There's a few things on the intake form that are going to help you start thinking about the shoot itself. For example, on it, I do show different examples of backgrounds, because you don't have to do it on just a plain white background. I can digitally add a different background, or you might say, I just want it on a black background. I also offer the service where I cut you out from the background and I send you a PNG file, so that if you need to give that photo over to anyone for any speaking engagements or any marketing materials, like for your business card, you will have you cut out graphically. And a lot of graphic designers like that, because then they don't have to charge you extra to do it themselves. But so the intake form, and the thing is, I tailor intake forms. Mm-hmm. I do have a template, but I remove questions I don't need. For example, like someone says, "Oh, my event is this day." I don't need to ask, when is your event? So I do tailor them. but a little bit of it is to get you thinking a little bit more about the shoot. But it doesn't mean we still don't have a quick consultation meeting about what you're looking for. And I also want to just get to know you as a person. You know, this is not a robotic type of thing. Believe me, I've seen robotic type photographers. They're brutal. But I you know, tell me about your book. Tell me about your plans for your book. You know, some of you may be thinking, you know, I'm looking to get it printed, and you have a marketing plan for your book. Oh, great! I'd love to hear about it because, you know what? I didn't think about a pull-up banner when I go to chapters and I'm doing my signing or things like that. Okay, well, let's talk about it. You know, we can even brainstorm. It doesn't hurt me to brainstorm. You know, I have a background in marketing, and that's why it's great because it helps me with my business. But there's things that you just may not be thinking about that I would like to just help flush out.
Right. So should people bring a change of clothing if they want different stuff? Or?
Absolutely. So basically, after you say, Sheldon, I'm ready to do this, let's do it. We have the time set out. What I do is I actually send you an email with some details. And so we do work together with what you need to bring. So for example, I did actually, a lady that's trying to get her book published. I told her to bring, she actually had a graphic design of the book that she brought. So it had the cover of it. So I told her, bring that to the shoot. So she brought it to the shoot. But I'll tell you, bring whatever props you think are necessary. She even brought her laptop because she wanted to get some shots of her working.
That's cool.
And she even used the book for her to reading, you know, a shot of her reading. So we go over all of that. I want to know what you're going to wear, you know, wear your favorite outfit, what you think would look good. I'll give you my suggestions if it's too busy, not busy enough, you know. And then also that, but as part of the process, that's why I sort of would like to get to know everyone before they come in front of my camera. But yeah, change your clothes. You do have time to change your clothes. You know, for the guys, they just throw on a jacket and that's it. But some of the ladies, they like to, you know, fully change. And the studio does have a spot for you to go in and change in private. And, you know, and the beautiful part about it is you just get a different look.
Okay.
You might have one look for this and another look for somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering because we had a number of people who couldn't make it today. Is there a chance that you can give the special for a few days or like 24 hours?
Absolutely. So when you told me about the numbers and then I saw that not everyone's here. Yeah. And you know what? Honestly, I have no problem, and I'm sure Karen will be the same. We have no problem extending it because they didn't hear us talk. And you know, is this every Thursday this happens?
Every other Thursday. And what I could do is, because I can put it in there and we can say 72 hours for that initial special where, you know, or something like that.
I have no problem with that.
And then I'll tag everyone.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. So then.
So just so you guys know, I mean, we're here to help you, right? It's, you know, Karen and I both love what we do. We're in a really good spot, you know, with our careers. We love what we do. And so we know that it'll help, and we're here to help you. You know, you've done the hard work with the writing and the Right Now Club, and we just want to help you. But even more than just, you know, a headshot, it's about, you know, you get a feeling, right? Yeah. Like Karen will tell you, like, I've worked with Karen on numerous shoots, and I've seen the way people are when they get out of their chair and they're ready to get their photos done. You just feel like a new person, right? It's like a new hairstyle. Yeah. And you know, you just feel different. And Darcy can even tell you. I've seen Darcy all done up, and then she gets in front of the chair and she's so confident. Like you know, it's a different thing. And even for you, James, you know, like you'll feel like a new man. You know, you got your good shirt on and maybe your jacket or whatever you're comfortable wearing. And I just want to bring out the best you, and that's what Karen and I do. We just want to bring out the best you and show that best you off to the rest of the world.
Right. And do you have an idea of where the venue would be? Like where in Durham?
Yeah, Karen, tell them about the venue.
Oh, it will be in Pickering at an actual spa, but it's like a school, so they don't use it on the weekend. So I did contact her, and we're going to be using it there. And it's on Bailey Street.
Oh, right. Is the one...
Yeah, you went there before.
I know where it is. Yeah. Oh, cool. So it's easy to find. It's really well signposted.
Before
got parking.
The GO station. Yeah.
Okay, and so we'll do it on a Saturday. Like,
I just want to ask a question, and I'm gonna pick on some people. I'm gonna start with you, James. Have you ever had a professional photo taken?
No, not of me.
Have you ever had?
We did a family. We did have professional photos of the family a number of years ago. So that isn't completely true.
Got it. Now, what about? Do you have an online profile that you're going to use to promote your book, or just promote yourself at all?
Well, I haven't developed it yet.
Okay,
that's coming.
All right, thank you. I'm going to pick on you, Michelle. Same question. Have you ever had a professional photo of yourself done?
Yes, actually, I can. Where is it? Right here. So I had this done a couple of years ago now.
Oh, nice.
And I have to say, she was fabulous, the photographer. And because I didn't even recognize myself when I first, like, holy shit, who's that? But it was an amazing experience in that it was on a retreat. And so the woman and the photographer was there, who also happened to be the partner of the host of the retreat. So it was a very relaxed space, and she took us each 3 at a time. And so we came away with, as you said, some that were, serious, some that were laughing. We didn't do outfit changes, but we were outside, so there were some different sceneries, and but they feel outdated now. Like, they don't feel like they really fit anymore. So I definitely want new ones. And actually, Jackie and I have been talking about this because, good photos. Yeah, you have to have the right person who can draw that out. And yeah, so this is very exciting, and your work looks lovely. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. And I don't want to get your name wrong. Payushi? You're on mute.
Yeah, she's muted.
Yeah. Hear me now?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Please pronounce your name.
It's Piyushi.
Piyushi, okay. And so same question for you. Have you had a professional photo taken of yourself?
Apart from my wedding photography, no.
And how long ago was that?
7, 8 years? 8 years.
Well, it's time to do it again. So, and the beautiful thing about, what we do is, Karen and I are very chill. We're very chill. We don't believe in having you in a high stress situation. Actually, Karen has worked in very high stress situations because she does makeup for brides as well. And there's no stressful day like a wedding day. So, and Karen's able to just, keep everyone calm and let them be themselves. And they still are able to interact with people around. Things are happening and everyone wants to talk to the bride. But I've seen Karen just, basically keep everyone calm. And then when she's done and then they're in my care, I want to make sure that they're happy and they're comfortable. The main thing is just to be comfortable. And that's why, with everyone who I will be taking photos with, you will have a very short meeting with me beforehand, because I want to make sure that we're a good fit, right? I don't want you to not know me before the shoot. Just a little bit about me, and I just want to talk to you and figure out what your aspirations are. And because I wasn't here for the start of your reading, I don't know where everyone is with their books and that sort of thing. And those are all talking points. I want to, give me some information about you. So even though it was 7 years ago, if you do decide to come on with us, we will take good care of you. No worries. Same with you, James.
Yeah,
We'll
her husband, by the way, Sheldon. Her husband used to come to our BNI. They're the tutor doctors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I called your husband. Sorry to go off topic, but I called your husband at the start of COVID because I was investigating tutoring over the summer for my daughter. So I've spoken to your husband.
Yes. Wow.
I think I did. I did mention that he was at our BNI, and that's where I got his number.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've spoken to him.
Yes, he came a number of times when we were in our latest venue.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember. I got his card.
Yeah. So Linda,
Yeah,
sorry, I'm an interrupter, but I was just wondering if Linda had any questions to Karen about makeup, or. Linda, can you hear me? She was having trouble with internet, so perhaps she hasn't heard. But if she has any questions, obviously, we'll get them.
Well, you can't see me right now, but I need to look younger. I'm 55 and I like to look up at 30. Hello?
Yeah. Yeah. So you got a job then, Karen? Make her look 30.
I'm sure she looks younger than 50, so she sounds it, her energy and everything. So
I think it's going to be really fun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It will be. It will be. It's not.
Yeah.
Those are boring. They could be boring, and that's why I don't let them be boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a full party because it's not a wedding, but it'll be, like I said, it's relaxed and Linda, our aim is to get your best side, so
Yeah,
don't worry about it. You look amazing.
Yeah.
And I've had the pleasure of taking Darcy's pictures on 3 different occasions. I've been lucky, and Darcy's been great. She's game for whatever, and we've had some good times. And she even allowed me to capture photos of her family, which was really nice. I thank you. And her sons are a joy. Her sons are so much fun. 2 young men. And Darcy was actually surprised that they were so cooperative during the shoot. But what I'm trying to tell you, Darcy, is that because I focus on the kids on a family photo shoot, they have short attention spans and it's super boring. But if I talk to them and ask them what shows they're into, what do they like doing, how school, what sucks about school, they will talk. They will talk and they will tell you, and then you got them, right? So then the rest of the shoot is just like, oh, they don't mind doing stuff for you. You can even get one to hold a light for you and stuff like that. It can be fun. So
yeah. So we have we have a variety of needs. Then we want, of course, it's the back of the book, and like Sheldon talked about, website ones, and so thinking about the type of poses that we'll want, and I guess, like you said, from your form, that will inform you about about what kind of, like, being ready, because I like the fun ones, because I do want, I want one that, I want a photo that makes me look a lot more serious than I am in real life. So I'm going to want one of those. There's this book where she talked about her author photos. It's I think I told you, she's called she's a professional troublemaker, is what she calls it, the name of her book is. And what she wants to do is like empower people to like stand up for themselves in kind of difficult situations. And she talked about how she chose the kind of her photo, and she just looks really I guess so. Anyway, I don't know how to describe how she looks, but I'm gonna send you a copy of that because I would like to mimic her shot.
I'm all game. And even, I'm sure Karen will tell you, if you have an example of something you want to do, let us know. Don't hide it. I want to produce whatever you guys want. I will direct you and give you some poses and that sort of thing. But if there's something that you're saying, I love that photo, just send it to me. Bring it on your phone and show me. You can even show me at the shoot. Okay. It's not like taking me out of my element to switch course. I've been in all types of different situations, but definitely bring your ideas. So Jackie, I look forward to seeing what that photo looks like.
Yes, I want to look like the professional troublemaker, because I'm going to move you out of your comfort zone in terms of getting the best out of your stories. And I am a fan of Lubu makeup. And I know it's all vegan and all that kind of stuff. Am I right in that, or vegetarian?
Some of it's vegan, yes. Mm-hmm. But it's all gluten-free. It's paraben-free. It's cruelty-free. Has amazing ingredients in it. Some of them, the lip products have shea butter in it, so it's really moisturizing for your lips. There's vanilla, aloe in some of the products. So
yeah, I have loads of different shades.
Yes, and it looks so good with you because it matches your glasses.
Yeah, I don't believe I'm not even wearing lipstick today. I meant to put, so that was I was planning to put some on and I forgot before the meeting because I wanted to be a model
but when
for it.
you do, it matches.
Yeah.
It looks so good. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is fantastic, especially telling people how to be ready to have your makeup put on, to do exfoliate. And so your skin is all fresh and ready. Men too, and then, you can, whatever. And then between the both of you, Linda, they can, if he can make people thinner, then definitely he can take years. I have like these, because I don't get enough sleep. So that's my concern. So if you got anything that'll help me conceal those a bit, that is that will be the next thing I buy from you, because sometimes, especially when you're sitting in front of the computer so much, it just seems to sap all the juices from you, so you just feel all shriveled, and I get all these bags. So that's what I'd like. That'll be your jobs, guys, to make me not look like I work all the time. Make it look like all I do is sit around and write. Yeah. And that's a cool idea, to bring your laptop. And James, I don't know what date it is, if you'll actually have a physical book, but certainly what I've had someone else do is they got a really good copy of their cover and they put it over another book so that they could hold it. And so so you might want to do that if it, depending on when the shoot is. And we won it yesterday, Sheldon. I don't know if you can do it as fast as that, but anyway. Yeah, so we have one guy who's coming in from Belleville, so he'll want a bit of time because he's actually going to make the journey in. And hopefully we can find a day that suits everyone. And I know that you have a studio, because I was just talking to Heather. So the people who can't make it on that day, there's still an option. And hopefully that most of us can make it on that Saturday. And that's why we're choosing a Saturday, because we figure more people are available on that day. And
that's right. We're definitely looking to hopefully, get everyone in on the same day as best we can. And then we'll be able to easily just slot everyone in so that you don't, A, you're not waiting around, and B, you can come, because Karen knows how long she takes, I know how long I take. So our aim is to get you in, photos, out, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah. And
and I'll be having another makeup artist come along because it'll be a lot better for time wise and stuff. So.
All right, so you'll have an assistant, and so and to remember that your photographs are part of your brand. So for Linda, it's really interesting because she's using a pseudonym, and so you can be slightly different when you're Frankie versus Linda, and that's that's the real reason she's got. You're not seeing her photographs, so you won't know who Linda is. Because her pseudonym is Frankie. I know she's gone, but it's because of her internet, so she drops in and out, unfortunately. So she'll be there's Heidi as well, who dropped out and I didn't notice, but hopefully she was able to hear. It's a funny system. I'm going to replace it.
You in for your time as well. So if you need some time to think about it, no problem at all. We're here for you guys.
Great.
And what we can do is we can actually just email those prices to Jackie as well, so she can, because she's going to send all this information out. She was recording this, but I don't know if it's going to still record if she dropped out.
I'm back. Oh, yeah, you just can't see me.
She's got the bulk of it, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
The presentation, that was the main part. So.
Yes, and I got to experience how I could hear you guys for a while. Because like I said, it's a funny system. This, so
he's trying to come back, isn't he?
Yeah. So So anyway, I did record. I've got the bulk of it recorded.
Okay, great. Well, you got, as long as you got our presentations, I think that's probably one of the keys. Does anyone have any questions for myself and Karen at all? Any questions?
And when you say 3 files, is that 3 photos?
So, actually, I should have explained that a little bit better. So you get 3 different poses. So this is one photo, that's one photo, that's one photo. So those are the 3, and you pick which ones. So basically, I'm going to show you all of them from the shoot, and you're going to pick the ones you want, and those are the ones I'm going to go in and do a complete retouching for, based on what you say. for every photo that you do purchase, you're going to get two versions of that photo. You're going to get the wet version, and you're going to get the printable version. Just so everyone knows, right? So you're going to get two versions of every single pose. So if pose you're like this, you're getting a web version and a printable version of both. And then I'll actually write it in the name of the file so that you know which is which. So when you're submitting it to your editor or your graphic designer, you know which one to send.
Yeah, and when you
and then you know upload to your Facebook and your dating profiles or whatever.
yeah. So yeah,
That's
so
what we're doing.
I have a question. So like, what if you like 4? Do you have a rate? And I guess you'll tell us if we wanted to
absolutely.
do one or
So every file outside of your 3 that you buy in the package is $25 plus tax, and that again will get you full retouching and 2 versions of that file. So yes, and that happens all the time. I get people, they just want an odd number, but they know that they need one for all these different things, or they want one for their social media, so they'll order like 9 and 7 and 10 and whatever. So yep, $25 plus tax each for every extra photo outside of your 3 in the discounted package.
Okay. And so I don't know if Karen already talked about this while I was off, but is there a difference if you wanted like a glam look or more makeup applied than others, or is it just like one?
It's one standard price,
Great.
yeah.
Okay.
Because usually people just want more of like a, more of a natural look for their headshot.
Yeah. I wanted to see Linda in glam. Fully glammed up. That's why I had you guys come, because I was especially looking forward to having a Vogue shoot.
Oh yeah, for sure. I could do like a nice soft glam look for her.
Okay, I want a nice soft glam look too.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. That will be fun. Okay, yes. So this is a silly question. Hey, there's no silly questions, right? So what if you wanted like some done like natural and then, okay, heavy makeup now, Karen? Can we do that? Or is it like one? Or is that a ridiculous question?
Just for time wise, it'd probably be only one.
Okay.
Just for the time, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Got some decision making to do. Do I want Vogue or just professional? Because I want.
Well, your last one, right, was more of a softer look, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this time, go more glam.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So that sounds fun. I love what you did. I saw a photo shoot, or I think you did lessons for Sandy rather than but yeah. So she was in our COVID book. So Sandy O'Shea, she had a big deal thing this morning, and so Karen, you did her makeup, or it was a lesson?
No, I showed her how to use the makeup.
Yeah. And yeah,
so she's practicing and she's getting better, and she rocked it out of the park today.
She really did look amazing.
Yeah.
Take
time to practice.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know if anyone else has any other questions, and I can't think of questions for others. I was trying to think of some that did you talk about a price for the makeup? Because I saw the question in chat.
Yeah, okay. And me and Sheldon are gonna send you the information, and then you can email people, everybody the pricing and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because we have a closed group, so I'll just put it in the Right Now Club.
Okay, that works.
That'll be a way for most people. There's a few people who aren't on Facebook, so I'll send it to them separate as well. But very exciting.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yes, I suppose.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to working with you guys and hearing from you in the coming days. And like I said, everyone who books, we'll have a quick little chat and then we'll have you all ready for your shoot.
Oh, I have one more question before you go. So in terms of registering, you'll give me the link for people to register, and of course, because they'd have to pay so that'll be in the information you're going to give me to upload on the group.
That's
so
right.
People can see your form and do all that registering and
everything. Yeah.
And you're going to select a Saturday for us. Since we're the only ones here,
we'll find out everyone who's interested, and then we'll work with everyone to nail down a date.
Okay, that sounds cool. Right. So thank you so much, both Sheldon and Karen, for coming, and I look forward to this day. And as you know, there's I know there were some people who were communicating with you before, and they wrote to me before, like Stephanie and some others who couldn't make it, and they're looking forward to being part of this. So I think that we'll have a good number of people out, because they've had time to finish projects, and so we've got a lot of people with projects finishing. So I really and even if you're not finished a project, it's a great opportunity to get ready, because you need to get your author platform going. Okay, so
for sure. Yeah.
Thank you so much,
all right,
Karen and Sheldon.
And take care, guys.
Thank you. It's nice meeting you all.
Okay.
Yeah,
very interesting.
Bye.